What's going on here? There's been a rebellion, sir. Don't worry, the situation is under control. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. And so it is. Get him. In the age of isolation and the time of trying to think of things to do at home to prevent extreme boredom, comes a creation from the grooming gods above. The Lawnmower 3.0. The gods of grooming Manscaped are here to help you perfect your personal grooming routine and get you prepared for looking and feeling great every day whilst you've got time on your hands. The new and improved Lawnmower 3.0 is a cordless body trimmer with all the modern technology built in. The third generation trimmer features cutting-edge ceramic blades so you can say goodbye to unhappy grooming accidents, features quiet stroke tech, and has an LED light, which I can guarantee you is the best thing in low light situations. Manscaped are obsessed with finding new technology developments to create the best grooming trimmer, but also the Lawnmower 3.0 Manscaped box will include a travel bag filled with all the grooming goodies you could possibly need to keep you feeling fresh and smelling great. I've been using the Lawnmower 3.0 for many months now. I've become so good at using this trimmer I can pretty much do it in my sleep. But it's not only me. Over 2 million men also trust the Manscaped tool for their personal belongings. So treat yourself for making it through quarantine with your very own Manscaped trimmer. Just head to manscaped.com and use the code FRED to get 20% off your purchase. Link in the description below. Thanks Manscaped for sponsoring tonight's ASMR video. Hello there, and welcome to tonight's midweek ASMR video. Midweekish. Tonight we're going to be doing probably one of my favourite things. And we're back at it with another Lego build. Now this is just not like any other Lego build. This is something which I've been looking forward to for a very long time. I'm expecting plenty of tingles, but also a lot of satisfaction for the contents inside the box. Now, what we have inside is of course the Clone Trooper battle bag, and this is for all the people who wish to start building their Clone Trooper army. So it's filled with awesome figures, Clone Troopers along here, 4 of them, which is completely awesome, and a jetpack. Clone Trooper here, we have our B1 battle droids, 2 battle droids there, so you can almost start building your battle droid army there as well. And the piece de resistance is of course the walker here and the speeder, so you can have your vehicles with your army as well. I think it's just so awesome. I can't wait to start building it. But I think the main thing for me is the figures. Like, I really want to have a clone army and a battle droid. I used to collect these when I was young, and I used to love the droid, B1 battle droid army so much. So we're hoping for lots of tingles, lots of triggers, lots of sleep and relaxation whilst we build. But the best thing about this set is that we have 2. So we have twice the sets, double the tingles. So it should just be a little bit longer, and it will look completely awesome when it's fully built. Well, I think it will anyway. I love Revenge of the Sith so much. This is my era, so to do the Lego build with my favourite era is the best thing for ASMR videos, Lego builds, in my opinion. And I've been saving this one for a special occasion today. It's the special occasion today. So you know how I feel about Lego ASMR videos. There's just tons of triggery things and sounds in it for you to relax to, fall asleep and enjoy. So get yourself comfortable. And I think you probably know the Lego routine at the moment. The last Lego build which we did was, of course, the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian ship, which literally as soon as I built that, it got blown up in the following episode, I'm pretty sure, or next few episodes, and obliterated, so rendering that build kind of obsolete. It looks kind of sad and a sweet sorrow to see it go. Of course, my reactions on my SKYMANUNIVERSE channel, links in the description below if you didn't see that already. And yeah, that was just a crazy scene, and I was kind of upset because I spent ages building that Lego ship, so I was really sad and I couldn't believe it happened. But now is the time for clones and army building, and put this sets together for tingles, and of course to build my very first Lego army. Just quickly on the back there as well, we just have different scenarios and what it does, and a battle droid here surrendering to a clone trooper. I didn't know battle droids surrender. I thought they just keep fighting, kind of take no prisoners type thing. And then the speeder with the jetpack, so it is kind of like loosely based on Battlefront as well, I think, just a little bit. But it looks so awesome and fun and enjoyable. Let's take this to the table and begin the build. So I'm very, very excited for building this, probably because I'm a massive nerd, but this set looks so awesome, and I think people actually buy so many of these as well to build. Their Lego armies. At least we know there's stickers there as well. So doing the Mandalorian Razor Crest, one thing I learned there was to separate the bags and only put the right bags on the table for what you're building. So there's no need for both of these, but just to show, I mean, there's plenty of building and things to do there. Oh my goodness, a bunch of Star Wars sets. That looks so good. So I could quite happily just go through a magazine like this and just get excited about the sets. The AT-AT looks pretty amazing. We did General Grievous' ship, we did the Razor Crest, we've done Anakin Skywalker's Starfighter. What else have we got there from these sets? We did the Obi-Wan Kenobi set, we did the Luke Skywalker speed. Did we do that? I can't remember if we did. But there's the Mustafar set, which looks really amazing. But I wouldn't get any of the sequel sets though. They're not for me. And the battle packs and minifigures, they look so awesome as well. This just makes me happy. This is like what I used to do when I was a kid, was just to literally read and stare at Lego sets all the time. Okay, so we'll just keep you there. There's plenty of tiny fiddly bits in there, which I'm sure will be completely fine. You know me, I don't have a problem with any of the fiddly bits. Perfect, so let's just do the bit which we're all here for, is the clone building of the clone troopers themselves. trooper. I think this is the very, very first clone trooper which I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a set where there's been a clone trooper in it, which is incredibly embarrassing. But then again, I swear that there's only really been Revenge of the Sith sets which have come out now. So, oh, I've already got your torso on there. I need your head. There we go. And their weapons there as well, yeah. So I've got their blasters. There we go. And there we go. And they look so cool. I love them so much already. That's so good. I love them. They're great. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. And so it is. They look intimidating. There's something about them that always scared me. As soon as they turned after Order 66, they came sort of menacing. And it was that they looked like good guys, and then as soon as Order 66, then they looked like full-on bad guys. And I thought they were more scary than stormtroopers when I was younger. So let's do the battle droids. And the droids, I haven't had one of these in such a long time. I'm talking like 10 years? What am I talking about? It's probably 20 years. My goodness. That's so crazy. But to have the battle droids there as well. This is a quick way to build your army. Like, I remember trying to get the battle droids just by themselves. I love battle droids. The B1 battle droids, they're so amazing. And I just was obsessed with them when I was a kid. But these look so amazing. One day I will get myself, or build myself, a full scale, I think they're 6 foot, on the dot, battle droid, and just have it standing there. They just remind me of happy times. And being a Jedi, destroying battle droids, that's pretty much all of my scenario. Yeah, that's a lazy looking battle droid. There we go. That's better. Okay. So, that's cool, because we've started our battle droid army as well. Check it out, Corporal, we'll cover you. Roger, roger. Uh-oh. Blast them, etc., etc. They look great. I'm literally just here for the thing, is minifigures. Okay, so this first bit is for the speeder. I should really be doing these both at the same time. In fact, why don't I do that? We want all the minifigures already. It's because I've got no patience, and that's what I wanted to do the most, was to do the minifigures. So, more clone troopers, more Jango Fetts, more Boba Fett's, and something you may have heard of it on Star Wars fans of the group, and they dress up and they can go to charities, and I'm considering doing a Jango Fett or a Boba Fett. I currently have an Imperial, which I'm doing, but that's for my video. And also Emperor Palpatine is an upcoming one as well. I love these clones so much, they look so cool. There we go. There's another one. It's surprisingly how quickly they come together. Right. Let's do the droids. I don't know how they're managing to stand up still. Okay. So my usual setups when I was younger was with about 20 battle droids from all the Phantom Menace sets which I had got, and then I would use them to either capture people, and then there would be a battle with the Gungans, but it was always the Jedi, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, and there'd be dueling the droids or cutting them in half and everything, and rescuing people. And that was probably my favourite scenario to do. There we go. Whoops, I put their arms around. Wrong way. That's better. Now you can hold the gun. Have I done that right? I don't know if I've even done that right. No, I had it right the first time. Well done, Fred. Okay. No, I don't know what's going on there. I can't seem to grasp that. I think I've got the wrong arms in there. Yes, I do. Right. I'm just staring at this little collection here, which looks freaking awesome. Okay. And we're going to have even more soon as well. Right. Okay, we can do this twice. The build, it'll work. Hopefully. Okay, a bit there, and a bit there. Maybe I should start creating this live, even though I've probably had about 20 bloopers already. There's kind of no room for error, but I feel like this would be quite a relaxing thing to do, an enjoyable thing to do. Hello, what have I done? Is that right? Oh, that is right, okay. To do the build as we go along. And then I could keep looking at the comments, and if I've made a mistake, then you could let me know. And then I would know before I make a mistake, carry on building, which is what I've done many occasions as well. Built something, interlocked it into something, and then it's kind of impossible to try and find it, so it takes a little while to find the mistake, and then eventually we get there and find it. Okay, so we have 3 of these bits at the back. See, I love it. Just out of nowhere, the speeder begins to take shape. I'm looking forward to having the speeder as well, because I've never owned one of those. Okay. So there are a lot of tiny fiddly bits going on, but that's expected for like a smaller set. But it's nothing too fancy or complicated. There we go. And literally just the back there already. Okay, it's the same again with this side. Seems kind of weird doing 2 at once. I feel like I have to be extra careful to make sure I don't make any mistakes. The black bits in here seem to camouflage themselves as well on the table, which I can't see. Okay. You can fit on there. Then have a single piece, and it's not you, and you go there. Voila. Right. These there. I think we'll do it bit by bit, so build one on one side, one on the other, to avoid any complications. I think that's probably the best idea here. These speeders are going to look so great when they're done, and we do like a setup at the end as well, because I'm sure it would be awesome. Okay. And a blue bit on top, and that will go literally there. And there we go. And so it is. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Blue bit on there. So literally you can kind of see the form of it. It just takes shape so quickly. But there are still a lot of fiddly bits. Okay. I'll take it. That's the seat there. Another seat there. Square. There. That there. There we go. Ultimate multitasking. Okay. And then a single one there and a single one there. How strange, but it's not saying. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. Okay. So I always find these builds, as you know, quite fascinating. Just the fact that they come up with these different builds from nothing. I think it's more so from like the bigger builds. I think those impress me the most. Like, where do you even start when it comes to building one of these things? When I was younger, I had a game. It was a Lego building game, Lego Creator or Creations or something like that. So you could literally build anything, but I just seem to remember it stalling all the time. But the concept of being able to build whatever you want was pretty amazing. And you could build these extravagant things, and then I'd stick dynamite on it and then explode it, or just fly a helicopter into it or something. You know, I was one of those kids. Okay, so that fits on the back, and there we have a lovely seat. Right. Oh dear, I've seemed to have mixed it up already. Well done, Fred. That is. See, I just start talking about something, and then it's game over. Okay, so we have two of these bits here, and that sits on top like so, and voila. Very nice. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. One bit there. One bit there. And there we go. A very comfortable seat for our clone trooper, should he wish to sit on it. Alright, so we have a number 3 sticker. This is where the fiddly bit is for me, because I can never seem to get these stickers on here. Yep, that's wonky. And number 3, I'll just assume whatever clone created this, or whoever built this, drinking too much blue milk, and it came out unsymmetrical. Okay. I'm actually quite enjoying it, doing it twice. I don't know why. I think probably because the set is a little bit more manageable. But there's still quite a considerable amount for literally number 1, number 10 and number 2. Okay. It's literally a battle pack. So number 10 at the top. Blue bit at the bottom. There we go. And then we have number 1 and number 2 on the sides. So let's try and align this up on the right side, Fred. I suppose the stickers aren't so bad. If this was a printed piece, then I assume it would cost a lot more. See, it's wonky again. I just can't help myself. Right, but that goes on the back. Oh yes, that looks pretty awesome actually. Quite impressed with that. Good job, Fred. Okay. And the other one, we have a number 2, 1, and 10. 2, which I probably just ruined. 1. Okay. So we get your sticky. Sticker on there. It's gonna work. There we go. Yeah, pretty rubbish again, but still. These are for people with meticulous patience, which is something which forsakes me. It's made by the same wonky clone. Drinking too much blue milk. I'll try you once more. And if not, then there we go, that kind of works, and on it goes there. We have something going on here which looks complicated and camouflaged. So we have one bit there and another one apparently is here as well, although I cannot see it. So there's the other one. Right, so apparently there are 2 of these, so I'll just store these from the pack first, which I'm probably going to regret. And then we have, let me line that up, this sticking up there, and then the same sticking up. I don't know how that's meant to work, right? But it does apparently. But then it doesn't stick on. Alright, that's right, because it's meant to be a rod in there. There we go. That makes perfect sense now. Okay. Pop you there. Right, so cool. These are the handlebars for the speeder. That's pretty awesome. I really like that. That's like really good bit of detail, or detailing, shall we say. Okay, so same again with the bits which I've lost. So one there. Come on, I know you're here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. There it is. This is the way. Okay. Both on there. Let's get building brick. This is the bit which I prefer. Is the big block thing, so I feel like they make better sounds. It's better for my sadly large hands because the delicate things don't really work too well for me. And I like seeing large pieces fit together. It's just a very satisfying thing for me. Okay. Okay. 2 bits there, and a weird piece which I've never seen before on the front there. No idea what that is. Okay. Come on, Fred, you literally So this goes underneath, but how strange it doesn't show you. So it sort of left your own intuitive sense there. Okay, so one assumes it goes about there. Okay, great. And we'll pop you there. They do look really awesome. At the moment, the speeders waiting for clones to go on them. There is actually quite a lot of pieces which I've never seen before. Again, like this pointy bit. And I always like seeing new pieces. Come on. I'm pretty sure I saw you. You always think, right, when you don't see it, that's it. Like, it can't be there. They made a mistake and missed one. I can't imagine that would ever be the case, though your brain is wired to think that way. But it's there somewhere. But it's amazing how you just miss it completely. And oh, there it is. But how did I not see that? Okay. So one at the back and one at the back. So on the back here we have our missiles. So this is pointing forward like so, and then this one, if I get the right one, it's pointing there like so, and same again. So at the back, this clips in here, and it's kind of like when it is the engine, which I must say looks pretty good. It looks really good, actually. I'm quite impressed with that. That's awesome. Yeah, I really like that design. It's when you build these, you just realize how iconic these ships are. That's what I love about the prequels so much. That the design, well, prequels and originals, the designs are so iconic, and George Lucas has the eye for everything. He knows what fits in, which I think's amazing. So everything that comes from him is Star Warsy, and I suppose that's a thing where I've struggled with, say, the new Star Wars movies. Damn, the Renegade rolling thing, that's going to bite me in the arse now, because oh no, these are meant to be black. That's good, because we'd run out of those. Great. But I suppose because George Lucas didn't say yes, that design and that should fit there. Like, I always watch the special features, and seeing him go on his big board and just approve things and go and a bit of that, not so much that, and it'd be so quick, but that's how efficient he was, and the artist would work from there, which I thought was awesome. And something I think was ASMR for me was watching. I used to love watching them design and draw the Star Wars things. I could relax and zone out to that every single time. I just found it so ASMR-y, and that was probably one of my first sort of experiences, maybe, without realising what it was, but I kept watching this thing over and over again. And I remember when it was the M1 Starfighter, and the artist Doug Chang was drawing it, and he's doing all these angular lines, and he did it so quickly with a felt tip pen almost, and it sounded so awesome. And that was probably like one of my early ASMR sort of experiences. Okay, so we're just making the blaster gun on the speeders, and I think we will probably be about there. We will probably just build the walker, just one of them, and then I'll obviously do two of them. But I mean, it's just the dual thing. These I wanted to do at the same time, so I think they look awesome. And these speeders, you know, I must have broke that about 20 times by now. Okay, there we go. Pop the guns on here. It looks so good with all the little bits of detail on there. I am very impressed with it. Okay. And literally, that's it. So they're created. Should we stick a clone troop on there? Yeah, we'll stick one on there, see what it looks like. But I prefer the clones in an army situation where they're battling around. But I must say, it looks awesome. Now I can't remember which was the Jedi that this clone on the speeder in that scene on Order 66, which of the Jedi the clone destroys, but I think it's the one with sort of two tentacles, not a Twi'lek, but something else. And they're on their speeder, and then the shot goes away and it shoots them, and the next thing, the speeder goes, and that's it. So yeah, those speeders look so cool. The detail at the front is really awesome. The pointy bits, the blasters here, and then the engines at the back. It looks amazing. I'm really impressed with those ones. It's all Revenge of the Sith stuff, so I love it so much. I'm bound to love it. How can I not love it? It's the prequels. Okay, but the troopers, they make me very happy. Very, very happy. And that's just, that's 4 of them. We've got 4 more to go as well. So we got the beginnings of our very own Order 66 army. Commander Cody, even though it's not Cody. But yeah, they look so great. Great job. Okay. So, you know what I want to build first. We're going straight on the clone troopers. Now, it has the option for jetpacks, which look pretty great. But for my clone troopers, I'm just keeping them standard, so they all match together. So there isn't different factions, because I probably will display them together, and I think they look awesome like that. Okay. Pop your head on there. On the torso, there you go. Has some legs. It's just like Camino here. As efficient and quick as Camino. And your gun. There we go. Everyone's left-handed today. And the other gun. Oh wow, they've got different blasters. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I'll give you one. Different blaster, just for different sake. Okay. They look so good. Oh my goodness, to see them all together there as well. That makes me too happy. Seriously. Right. I think it's a lot easier doing it as one as opposed to 2, actually. Sort of underestimated that a little bit, maybe. seem to remember one of my favourite sets when I was younger was the ATST, and that was the Ewok Battle of Endor set. I used to love that ATST, and I had a couple of stormtroopers there as well, which I used to set up, which were pretty great. Though I wouldn't mind getting them again, and having another ATST and doing the stormtrooper thing again with Darth Vader sort of leading the way. That would be pretty awesome. The Ewoks, of course, in my setup never stood a chance. I feel like we're into that zone, you know, I've spoke of it many a times, where you reach that relaxation / concentration part, and then it just goes together very efficiently. And this is the point where Lego building for me is always really relaxing. Like, now I could fall asleep. Yeah, that's probably why I make mistakes, is because it makes me fall asleep. But it's just one of those very immensely satisfying things. Okay. Great. So that's one bit built. I should really know the name of this walker, but it slips my memory. I think they had them on Battlefront, but I could be wrong. Like the original Battlefront, I remember that tank, and that was awesome. That was really good. And I think that's in Lego sets now and on the new Battlefront. But I used to love, I was addicted to that game so much when I was younger. Hours and hours playing Battlefront. And I'd do it all again. Two on there, one on the front, and a curvy on the back. Which I think is you. It is. And there it goes. Right, so we're just kind of like making bits. It's not putting anything together, so... Oh yes it is. I spoke too soon. Okay, so I need that with a connection here. And a single there. And then two grills. Like so. And we can pop you on there. And then one assumes the same again for the opposite side. Okay, so one of you and one of a clear one. There, two grills here and another grill. Do we have another grill? Do we have a grill in the house? I'm not sure. I don't see. Oh, there we go. And you go on. Or meant to go on. Oh dear. And that flicked off. And we pop you back on. Like so. Wow. So I've never seen a bit like that before. Very interesting. That's pretty good. Tricky. Alright. But that secures it in place. So that's better. Because that always get a bit fiddly. Some really good bits here I've never seen before. Like detailed bits. Oh well, it focuses working really well today. Congratulations, camera. 2-piece square, 2-stud square. Witches, come on, where are you? That's probably what I should have done every time I'm looking for something. Just flutter away. Oh, it's that. Okay. And then this on top. Here we go. There. This goes on the back here, so it probably slides onto something. And then we have this piece there. And these just remind me of the classic, it was the car seat on the back of every single car which I used to have, or plane or something. Turn it over. There we have it. And then okay, and then a big old rod there. But is it going to connect to anything? Interesting parts of this, I must say. Okay, flick it over, and then okay, then we stick it on one of our pre-creations that goes on like so, and perfect fit. That's pretty good. How do they make that? It's like a skeleton of stuff, of complicated things. Bounty hunting is a complicated profession. Okay, there we pop you on there, and these weird stud things which I've never seen before. Reminds me of a game I used to play when I was younger as well. It's very nostalgic, this build. It's surprising when I looked at this set. Well, when I always look at the sets, I think, well, that would probably take about 5 minutes. No time at all, that would be done. And yet it always exceeds time and expectations, and it takes way longer than anticipated. I suppose we are kind of speeding through it at the moment. I don't know what the rush is. It's making me fall asleep, and hopefully making you fall asleep, so... Okay. We have a sticker to do. Number 7 and number 6 go together. Okay, so let's try and stick you on there. And it's wonky again. I don't know how I managed to do that every time. Okay, and that's just embarrassing. That was just not aligned. Yes, it's made by the same clone. Right, so this sticks on the back. You go at the front there for a little bit of detail there, and then we stick you via a couple of pieces on here and here, and you go on here somewhere, right on the top bit, like so. It's a very interesting build, this one. Like it, I still can't really see it. The legs go here or something. I don't know. Right. We reach that point again. They've forgotten the piece. There it is. Okay, there's a lot of flip-firing missiles here. So I spent a little while trying to work out why that wasn't clipping on there, but it's rotating gun. That's a great idea. I didn't realise that was a pivot on there. That's meant to pivot on the ball. That's awesome. And I love that that exists on this build. I haven't seen that before. And very well thought out. So you can literally shoot at anything. So it has 501st stickers, which I think is pretty awesome. And both just came off like that. Okay. Stick you on. Here, and stick you on. Here, and you clip in on the side here. That looks pretty great, so people know. There we go. Nice bit of detail with the biff sticker. And then we have the antenna at the back, which I think just looks awesome. Apparently, there's one. Okay. And there's the second, and then some weird bits go in. There's some claws or something. I've seen that before. And that one there, and this sticks on the back. Like so. As soon as it gets like that, all I could see is the clone trooper when it's on Kashyyyk now, and they're looking around for General Kenobi. This, we have the handle here, so we clip you on. This set is looking awesome. Like, it's really, as soon as I saw that bit, it's great. This clips in binoculars, or is that detail? I'd say binoculars. Okay. So is that just one side? Okay. And another sticker. Have to kind of get this one right, as it's, yeah, that's kind of okay, I suppose. That goes on there. I find it strange how the legs have not yet been put on still. Okay. On top. Well, I must say that looks pretty awesome. That's really good detail. I'm very impressed with that. But I still love the gun. And I'm looking forward to the legs. Okay. What is wrong? I can't do any of these stickers today. It's not working for Fred. Okay. There we go. That's better. We have on top this and that. Grill, and then a single one, like so. And then if we turn this over, antennas at the top, like so. This apparently, although it's not going to, there we go. And now it's starting to take shape. Alright, yeah, because it's oh my goodness, I did not even see that. That's so cool. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure that's not meant to come off so easily there, but there we go. Right, so same again. Together, there we go. And the last sticker, I mean obviously I've got to build the other one, but the last sticker. Pop you on there. This goes at the back. This goes on the front. And you slot in there. Awesome. Feet. And these are awesome. Like it's got its own little claws there as well, which I think are a really nice touch. It's very detailed. This is nowhere near as detailed as my AT-ST, but the claw sort of digs into the ground. That looks so awesome. That looks amazing. Excuse me. That looks so good. No sign of him. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Right, so we put the bits of detail, the last bits on here and here. Okay. I've still got to build the other clones, which is very, very exciting. This is awesome. I love these tiny bits of detail that I added here as well. I actually really love this set. I didn't realise I was going to like it as much as I do. This is going to look awesome. That's the army. There's the clone army. Is that pretty much it? There's one more somewhere. Nope, that's it. And then these go on the end, which I've done. And there we have it. Okay, we might as well stick a clone in there as well, just so we can get an idea of what the clone looks like. But be careful, Fred. That's not what you want to happen. Okay. I love this set so much. This is so awesome. These are so good. So, the walker and the speeder, they look amazing. I love them so much. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, but they're actually very fun to build, and the end result looks amazing. I love the antennas on the back here. I think it looks so like true to Revenge of the Sith Walker, and it looks kind of menacing as well. And what you see in the Clone Wars and then the speeder as well, it looks awesome. Really happy with that. Of course, it's only fair that we do all the clones, because that's the bit which I love. Last of you. And well, we have probably even more clones than I had Stormtroopers. We've done it all in one night. They look so great and menacing and very, very collectible. So I think this is the jetpack one, the one with the blue arms. I probably should have put the jetpack on. I mean, why not? Okay. Sort of goes with the clone trooper anyway, so you have a jetpack. Pretend it's Mandalorian clone, which I still think looks very awesome. It's probably the first jetpack. No, I've got Boba Fett and Jango actually, so. But the most recent jetpack which I've got, they look so cool. What a clone collection. So we have the clones and the droids, and then we have the walker and then two speeders here as well. Overall, amazing set. I love it so much, and I think this was a great one to build, and hopefully you found it very relaxing as well. So to me this was very relaxing. I could quite happily just sort of fall asleep right now, and I hope that you're the same too, and you've reached that point of relaxation. I know these are the slightly longer videos, but whether you listen to it in the background or you sort of while you fall asleep and now you listen to me whilst you're asleep, then that's great. That's what these particular Lego builds are designed for. It's just to make it nice and chill for you to zone out and just enjoy the build. For me, someone who loves Star Wars and grew up with Lego, loves Lego, and I appreciate the designs and the figures and everything. So for me, I love doing these ones. And they're really great. So the next Lego build, I don't even know what would be the next one. I had my eye on big Return of the Jedi throne room with the Emperor on it. That looks so awesome. Very, very tempted. Could take a while to build that one. Bit like a Razor Crest job. But I'm staring at it here with the Emperor's guards and Vader and the Emperor, Force Lightning, Luke. That would be a really awesome set. I'd love to make actual model sets of these and like have ambience on them, put in a display cabinet and put like lighting on it. That would be so amazing. So maybe I'll work on that in the future. But you know, we're building up to the Millennium Falcon. I cannot wait to create that so much. It's going to be so much fun. And by then we're going to have so many different Lego sets to put on display. I don't know where I'm going to put it all. So I really hope that you enjoy this and you're fully tingled, sound asleep, enjoyed the Lego build. Maybe get it yourself. Just let me know on Instagram and tag me in your story or something so I can see it. That would be awesome. And yeah, so take care of yourself and cheerio.